Hello everyone and welcome behind the wire.
Right now we're headed out to the pasture to gather all our cattle and bring them up to the house because we are preconditioning our calves today.
Let's get them. But as we head out there, here is a clip of us loading out our yearling heifers. So this group of yearling heifers has been sold. So Dad and I started by setting out to the bottomless tank pasture to go get behind heifers, gather them up and bring them up to the house, the headquarters, to load them up. Once we had them all gathered together, we brought them up home and we were able to put a fair amount up in the front of the alley. And cattle like to work their way back to where they came from, so working backwards works the best. Sorted off 10 heifers at a time because we had to get a weight on these heifers before we loaded them up on trucks. That building that you see in the background there, that is actually an old scale house, but Ed comes with his portable certified scale that we're able to use. So we just let the heifers mosey up onto the scale. Ed hands off the gate to my dad, and Ed gets a weight on the heifers. I keep on counting up to 10. Ed keeps weighing them and letting them out. Dad keeps filling up the scale. Right when we get all the heifers all weighed up, the trucks show up just on time. We get the trucks backed up and we ask them how they'd like to load their trucks. So we count off heifers and we teach them for the very first time how to load up onto a trailer. They're all on the bus and they're headed off to their destination. So we've got myself, Ashlyn, my dad, and our neighbor Justin here to help us gather. Now that the calves are all sorted off of the cows, It's time to begin the job that we set out to do, preconditioning the calves. Another name for this procedure is pre-weaning shots, which it's all the same. It's a round of vaccinations to keep the calves healthy as they continue to develop. Now there's multiple ways that you can handle these calves to give them their shots. One way could be just filling up the alley behind the chute and give them their shots in the alley. But since we have the time, I prefer running just 2 calves into the chute at once. That way we can visually see them better and we have better access to them. There are 3 vaccines that we're giving these calves this year. The first one is Bovishield Gold 1-Shot. This vaccine helps prevent and become immune to multiple respiratory viruses and diseases. This is a modified live vaccine, which means it comes with 2 bottles. One is powder and one is liquid. You need a transfer needle to join the 2 together, and there it becomes a live vaccine. The second vaccine that we're giving is called Ultra Choice 7, which protects against blackleg caused by clostridial diseases. And the last vaccine that we're giving them is called Endovac. This drug helps boost the immune system and fight off the effects of endotoxemia. Working calves is fun, but I think the most rewarding part is seeing the group of calves sorted off from the cows. How'd it go, Justin?
All right.
Went okay?
Yes, sir.
But what are you missing?
My wallet.
Your wallet. What'd you find there? Where at?
Lucky day.
Where?
Over yonder.
Up there, huh?
Yeah.
I'll be dang. Now, we are done with the chute. We have to clean the chute. Scrape the chute, power wash the chute, look at the chute, hang out with the chute. So these lakeside chutes, I really like them. Plug, lakeside. These sliders are really easy to clean because all you have to do, run a flathead screwdriver through the sliders and it all falls down. And then you just come back with the shovel and scoop it out. So that's pretty easy to clean. Putty knife. Come right in here. Clean out your brisket bar bracket. And I'm gonna be power washing this, but I also really don't want this all just spraying in my face, just some of it. Make sure that you have a handy dandy hammer slash screwdriver. And make sure it was your great grandpa's. Get all the dirt and grime out from under your chute. Now let's get our power washer. So with the chute all cleaned up, I'm gonna call it a day. When we kicked back out the pairs after working the calves, giving them their round of vaccinations, we moved them into another fresh pasture. Well, the same pasture, but yet another little piece that I fenced off. So they got fresh grass, and when we were looking for Justin's wallet, they were all lounging around, doing good. It's gonna be a nice, cooler evening and night, so they'll really enjoy that. So, yeah, everything's going good behind the wire, and I wanna thank you for joining me on this one, and we'll see you next time.